Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Watch Ponies, episode 7 of season 9. That end is beginning to tick pretty closely. I noticed as I noticed the episode title is 7, because that puts us down to the last 20 episodes, and the last one's probably going to be a two-parter, so you could almost argue down to 19. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're kind of hitting that home stretch. But let's worry about that when it gets closer. This is another episode where I'm completely blind. One of the downsides of avoiding the community, one of the upsides of doing that, I should say, is that I get to avoid spoilers completely. So, all I know is, I do know one little thing. The thumbnail had, I think, Yona on it. So, I think this might be involving her or the student 6. Other than that, no clue what's going on, so let's get started and see where this goes, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, is that that tap guy that Sweetie Belle or Apple Bloom taught a while ago?
I won't keep you in suspense any longer. We're bringing one of Ponyville's oldest traditions to our school, the Fetlock Fet.
The Wetlock what?
It's a pony dance
Oh
party.
god, a school dance.
I'm ready.
You don't need to do that, Ocellus. This year the event's at school and open to every creature. We're calling our dance the Amity Ball.
Even better.
Amity Ball horror.
Yona not know Amity Ball dance. Yona only know traditional dance of Yak-Yakistan. Go like this.
Smash. Yep.
Ball dance like that?
It also doubles as a narwhal
exactly.
blast.
It isn't just one dance, it's a whole night of them. Plus, an awesome party.
And we'll have all the old Fetlock Fet
And I got an
traditions.
itch on my
The Pony
back
Pal
all of a sudden.
contest,
It's
the
annoying
Lucky
the
Pot
hell
dinner,
out of
you'll
me.
love it. So like this says, get your Pony Pal and come along.
Wanna go? I got nothing better to do.
You had me at dinner.
Now, who wants to help me hang more posters?
Me! Sure.
Hey, Yona, wanna be my pony pal? Or we can enter the contest together?
But Yona Yak. Yona not pony.
So?
Pony, pony, more pony.
Oh, that's just a poster. Come on, it'll be tons of fun together. Promise.
Okay, Yona go with Sambar.
Oh, great, I'll get the tickets. See you later.
Yona not let Sambar down. Yak best to be a pony pal. But Yona not sure how if she not pony. Ooh! Oh, terribly sorry, Yona. All these dresses I'm so
Don't worry,
dance have me
Rarity can
completely frazzled.
teach you all about culture and society.
Yona need dress for dance? Yona have lots to learn about being best pony pal.
Well, if you want to learn from Best Pony, you got to talk to Rarity's little sister. She's gonna be the one that'll help you. You know, because then you'll be Best Pony's pal. So there you go. Also, I noticed Sandbar kind of blushing as he asked the question. So is it just general embarrassment, or is there actually like a thing that he's got going on there? That could be an interesting situation, individual particular sitting there.
Yona interrupting?
And Rarity, though, she's actually a good person to go to for information about dances and culture and society and stuff.
Now, what can I
This
do
would
for
be
you, Yona?
completely up her alley.
Yona not know Yak needs special pony dress for dance. Yona know can wear what Yona always wear? Yona could. I mean, you could. But the Fetlock Fet, or whatever Twilight is calling it, it's all about a tradition. There's a certain way to do everything at the dance. Yes! That what Yona want to learn. How to do all the pony things, even if Yona has to wear dress. Well, yes, if that's what you really want. You wanna be best pony pal for Sambar.
Yeah.
In that case, at an elegant affair like a pony dance,
Please,
one must
song,
have
please,
a
song,
sophisticated
please, song.
fashion. Talking with Brussels sprouts in your mouth helps you to learn to articulate. Take a mouthful and repeat after me. How kind of you to ask me to tea. May I offer you a glass of punch?
Ready?
The weather is quite agreeable today.
This is quite a fantastic example of how to speak.
You're not like Brussels sprouts.
Well, you're the only person. Sorry, let me do it the other way. You are the only person.
Let's find the right dress. Now, purple taffeta, frosted chiffon, gold brocade, one of my favorites.
You're not like brown.
Earth tones. They're so earthy, aren't they? Don't worry, we shall find something to make you stand out.
Earth tones are fantastic. Just ask Tree Hugger.
Quite. And by
Song?
the time we're
Song,
through,
song,
it'll
song,
be
song,
like
song?
you've been going to pony dances your whole
Stop
life.
teasing me.
The more you
Here we go.
know how things are done, the more confident you'll be.
And it's a rarity song.
There's more to a dance than just having fun, and there's no better teacher than me.
Rarity. Oh, you'll see. When I'm finished with you,
You start to fit right in. Listen to me when I say, once you learn the pony way, you'll start to fit right in. No need to wait another day to be part of our smart soiree. The perfect dress, a color, all the rage, but still unique. Now loose the braids, try a style more fantastic. Here's what we'll do: a hornicure and a deep freeze. We'll dry shampoo this wherever yak policies. Too curly, too retro, too new, too twirly, too furry.
Yeah.
Find one, don't you worry.
Good Kitty's back. We haven't seen her in a while.
I'm the magic guaranteed.
Wow, that's one hell of a youthful look.
Grand design, your friends were thrilled to find a new you that's too divine. Yeah, you're not gonna fit right in. Listen to me when I say, once you learn the pony way, you'll start to fit right in. Yeah, not waste another day to be part of your pony way. Yeah, not waste another day to fit right in.
Nice little dance there, Yona.
I almost forgot the most important part of the ball.
Oh, Yona already
How
has
to
one.
swear.
Oh, not that, darling. But dancing.
Well,
And I know
dancing, yeah.
Precisely who can help.
Rainbow
Oh
Dash
wait.
and
How to
Fluttershy
swear
couldn't
that's only at the
be
big
so
balls
surprised.
thrown by
I like
AC/DC.
them at everything.
They have the biggest balls of all.
There are two traditional dances that every pony does at the fete. After a few days of practicing with us, you'll know them both.
And fit right in.
Absolutely. We'll start with the slow dance, the pony cotillion. That's Fluttershy's specialty.
Oh, I wouldn't say specialty.
Yeah,
It's just fun.
I can see the cotillion thing being a Fluttershy thing. It's all about manners and
Follow these
politeness and
dance steps. You'll learn them in no time.
being quiet and demure a lot of the time as well, which Fluttershy is
Just start walking.
kind of the ultimate expert at.
Step on whatever color I name. Let's begin. Blue, red, step ahead. Green, black, now step back. Now you try.
Blue, red, step. No. Yona, start over. Blue, red, green, black.
This takes me back
Black, green, red, and blue.
to
Red,
my
black,
days
red,
training to be a
red,
professional
red, red,
wrestler
red,
when I was
green,
in a
black,
lot
blue,
better
red, three,
shape.
and four.
Yona, feel like she has 4 front feet.
When they'd call out 5 or 6 moves ahead of time, and you had to keep track of it in your head as you're like trying to go through the match and figure stuff out and how to deal with it when you miss a spot, and
A little dance
it's a
called
little
the
reminiscent
Pony
of
Prince.
what
The
it,
key to this one is speed.
trying to keep track of everything. It's a tact.
Come on, Yona, try it.
It's a real talent to be able to learn and keep all that stuff straight. Let me just leave it at that. Especially when you can change it 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways throughout the course of a 20-minute match or whatever.
Yona, light the fluid, go.
Yak smash. You know, if you did that practice that dance here at Sweet Apple Acres, half the Applejack would have an easy day off.
Indeed. And we
Most of
only
the
have
apples
few
would be
more
out of the
days.
trees already.
Well, you've come to the right place. Because if you ask me what my favorite part of the dance is, I'd say everything about the dance. But especially this, the Fetlock Lucky Pot Dinner.
It's part of the Ponyville dance tradition. Every pony brings a dish to share. And we swap them without knowing whose is whose. Although my lucky pot probably gives me away.
You can cook anything you want. But can I suggest, I don't know, maybe cupcakes?
I already told Yona a little bit about that tradition. She's even bought her own lucky bucket.
Yak buckets are best buckets. Yona think make traditional yak dish. Tree root stew. Extra fiber. Ponies like?
Lots of wood.
I'm not sure. So, just in case,
Hmm.
yeah, Pinky!
Yep. I was expecting Pinky to eat all of it.
Flour, milk, sugar, butter, ice. Then we mix and we beat and we pour into pans. We bake. And now you try it. Well, that's one way to mix it.
Let's try something a little simpler. I'm sure we can do something with these. Okay. Applesauce it is.
And I noticed they didn't seem to try Yona's food either, which kind of makes me think that it might turn out to actually be pretty good if she goes with her normal stuff. This is another thing where I identify with the situation, because my family actually has done competitions with each other cooking potato dumpling. Ham and potato dumpling stuff in the crock pot. Now, generally speaking, they look terrible. They look disgusting, but they taste delicious. My dad was pretty good at making them, and they really sink to your stomach and make you nice and sleepy. Really heavy and potatoey and delicious.
How kind of you.
Oh God.
Black, Yona, step back. To ask Yona to tea. Black, green, red, and blue. Red, black, hold 1 and 2. Red, blue, red once more.
Now we run the risk that Sandbar won't like the new Yona.
Dancing!
How about that? And she's good.
He may have preferred
If
the
someone
way
at the
she
party
was
tells you they're thirsty,
before the whole situation here individual.
May
And she got
I
pressured to
offer
be
you a
ponied.
cup of punch?
Why, Celestia,
I think she's got it. She's really got it.
Yona, you did it.
You dance great. And are so well spoken. You'll be the hit of the ball.
You've mastered so many pony ways and grown a lot in the past few days. You've shown a turn that has earned our praise.
And now I fit right in.
You fit right in.
Hello, every creature! I'm your DJ Scales and Tails.
Oh,
spinning your
God.
favorite tunes all night long. So welcome to the Fetlock the
Uh,
Ebony Ball.
I love the costume Spike. Spike has a real thing for dragon costumes, even though he is a dragon. Which, to me, I almost want to psychoanalyze as having issues.
At least I'm not the only one. the crowd.
You're not so worried about that, are you? Like Headmare Twilight said, this is a dance for every creature. There's no pony pressure.
you should have told Yona that.
Well, what do you mean?
Didn't you hear? Our teachers have been helping her get ready for the dance. She's been taking lessons. She's gone full pony for the dance.
All for you.
Why?
How kind of you to ask me to the soiree, Sandbar.
Oh man.
What?
The hair doesn't work, but the rest is
Oh, I do hope I make a good pony paw for you.
oh my god.
Of course you do. But, Yona, you didn't need to do any of this.
And why are you talking so funny? I am not talking funny. I'm fitting in.
Could have fooled me.
Yona! You look absolutely scrumptious, darling. Why don't I get one for you?
You made a lucky pot?
Precisely like ponies prepare. Welcome, every creature, to our school's first annual Amity Ball. For those of you
That's
who've
an
never
interesting
attended a
tradition
Fest,
too.
we can't wait to show
A
you some of
potluck
our
where
fun
everyone
traditions
like
on
just
this
picks
special
one thing and that's your meal.
So, Spike? Scales and tail? Right. Scales and tail. Let's get this
That might actually be an interesting thing. The problem is I kind of be a bit picky and
It's time to raise the roof.
unfortunately I wasn't raised to eat enough vegetables and fruits, and I'd probably get something that I really don't care for.
Yona know this one.
You do?
Indeed. Green, black, then step back, shall we?
Wow! How did you learn this?
I had good teachers.
Oh, there we go. There's a real Yona.
Yona! Are you alright?
But she saved the punch.
Practice dance with dress on. I mean, may I offer you a cup of punch?
Shake things up a little. That's
Well done playing it off.
Pony Prince.
Maybe we should sit this one out.
Oh, are you gonna do the boot scooting boogie?
So love the pony prance.
Oh, doesn't sound quite like that. Oh. All right, Yona.
It's okay, Yona!
Hurricane Yona.
We got you!
Is there any way someone can get a hold of the people who name hurricanes and actually make an actual Hurricane Yona this season? I can't help but feel that would be fitting.
What a calamitous accident.
Oh god, now she's gonna be horribly embarrassed.
Are you alright? No! You're not alright! You don't want to be alone!
I know it wouldn't make Yona feel better right now, but this is the kind of thing that everyone in 5 years ago is gonna sit back and laugh about while they're talking to their friends.
Yona no blame bird. Yona no want to be
And not
around
laugh
her
at Yona, just kind of laugh at the situation.
Sad. Yona sing sad song.
Yona?
How's Zembar find Yona?
I know you pretty well by now. I figured you'd come here. Besides, it's where I'd go if something like that happened to me.
Zembar means something awful and embarrassing. So awful Yona cannot come down from treehouse ever. Will Zembar bring Yona food and water?
You know, it really wasn't that bad. I don't think any creature hardly even noticed.
They noticed.
Well, maybe one or two didn't, if they happened to be in Canterlot for the day. But anyway, it's all over now, so will you come back to the dance with me?
Yona disappoints Zembar. Yona not make very good pony.
Why would you think you disappointed me? And who said anything about having to be a good pony?
Yona just wants to do all the right pony things and fit in at dance. Then maybe Sambar and Yona win Best Pony Pals contest. Instead, Yona win Worst Pony ever.
That's not true.
Really? Sambar, name 2 ponies worse than Yona.
Cozy Glow and Sombra.
Okay, Sambar right. They worse.
Yona, it doesn't really matter if
I
you're a
really
great
like
pony or a
that
horrible
answer,
pony.
by the way.
You're the best Yona
Without
I know.
a thought either,
That's why I asked you to the dance.
and without doubt.
Really?
I never wanted you to be anything other than what you are. My friend, Yona, the yak. Ah. So, what do you say?
Shooting
Let's go back to the
star.
dance?
Is one of Yona's parents dead? Because they did that with Applejack's parents once upon a time.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
We all are.
Yuna! Are you alright? We were so worried when you disappeared like that.
Yona fine, but Yona sorry. Not mean to make such a mess and ruin the pony dance.
It's not your fault, Sugar Cube.
It's the opposite. If anything, we should be apologizing. I thought we were just teaching you how to have fun at the dance.
We never meant to try to turn you into something you're not.
It's okay. Friend helped Yona feel better. And that's why we're giving you this.
No way! The Pony Pal Prize!
From now on, it's the annual Amity Ball Award for Friendship.
No poniness required.
We all decided that you and Yona totally earned this.
Your actions tonight exemplified the true meaning of friendship. Congratulations.
Good to see
you
Rarity's
two.
keeping up the extra articulate speech, though.
I'm glad you're back. Every pony wants to learn that crazy dance you did.
That pink one looks kind of like Patton Oswalt's girlfriend from the last episode.
If every creature wants to learn, it would be an honor.
Not good with the names in real life, let alone in pony. Wind Sprint was the daughter. Clear Skies? Wind Sprint kept on reminding me of Twilight every time I looked at her. Interesting, the thought that makes me kind of think of some of the stuff that I've, has been going on in a few debates I've seen as far as, movies and entertainment and stuff. Because everything in that Yona saw initially involved ponies. Pony this, pony friend award, this stuff, blah, 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 pony. And then people talk about, like with race or wanting more women action stars, stuff like that, and wanting to be more represented. And, I didn't think much about it until I was watching some people on YouTube, and they were talking about some of the common ones that get thrown in there, and they bring up the Alien movies had one of the big rejoinders you often hear is the Alien movies had a female star, and they brought up what Alien, the first movie, was 35 years ago, and you're still bringing that up as like one of the first ones, and you can't think of many others usually. I mean, obviously there are some more. The problem is a lot of them aren't very good. I mean, a lot of the movies with, like, prominent, strong, leading, acting, women as the star. The Force Awakens, the Star Wars movie, I thought that was pretty good, but the movies after that, it didn't really do it for me. I'm obviously forgetting one or two. River from Firefly was a great character, but she wasn't really the lead. But she was definitely a great, strong female character, and if Fox hadn't canceled Firefly as quickly as they did, that would have been a lot better, but I think that could have been an amazing series, but I don't want to get the internet worked up on Firefly. That pisses off a lot of people usually. That was a great show. I wish it. And the movie Serenity was fantastic. There's so much going on there that could have been a fantastic world and stuff. And now Fox is deciding whether or not to rerun Orville. I hope they do. I love that show. Anyways, yeah. As I meander here, wander around my voice in conversation to myself. Yeah, but back to the point. I kind of wonder if that's kind of what they were getting at, though. The people feeling like, they want more representation or more inclusiveness within certain forms of media or awards, representation, stuff like that. And I do think that there are some legitimate claims. I think some people go too far with it. But, I mean, there are some decent points to be made in both cases. And it's worth bringing up in the show. If that's what they're going for, I applaud them for bringing it up. The episode as a whole, though, not one of the best songs, I don't think, but it was still a solid, very good. Enjoyable as all good. It's one of the things as MLP songs. It always has a different offbeat melody that it's always sounds a little bit different. It's not quite as. It doesn't feel as pre-programmed as a lot of media, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Which I always liked about the show. That's kind of one of the things that brought me to it. To the show in the beginning. The plot was, it was fairly cliche and you kind of saw where they were going. But of course, with MLP, as always, they went some way you weren't expecting. I did not expect Yona to pull off the pony thing anywhere near as good as she did. That was well done. I give the episode a solid 8. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my commentary. Hope you weren't annoyed by my mindless yammering afterwards. Please leave a like. Please leave a share. Please leave a comment. And if you'd be so inclined, please subscribe. But above all else, as always, of course, please have a nice day.